camper and stuff.
I know, right? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What's up?
Guess I gotta pull it up over here. So. I guess I don't got it.
What?
What? Come on, man. 32 people on only 5 thumbs up. Come on.
We're out here going thug style today. Rolling in my 5.0. Rag top down so my head can float. Girl is on the standby waiting to say hi. Did you stop? Hell no, I just drove by.
What up?
Better check on this patch.
So what's everybody doing tonight?
There we go.
Here we go now.
I'm not reading comments.
No, I am. I'm reading comments. What up, Junior? Junior in the house.
When you're in the hizzy.
Playing PlayStation 4.
Lucky.
I know. Just a couple more weeks, we're gonna be Xboxing it up, man. Where are we
Yes,
right now?
we're in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, we're in Salt Lake at the mall.
Just came to the mall, make a payment.
Oh, Junior's coming through Salt Lake City. When are you gonna be through here? Xbox sucks. It does not.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny watching Fargo in Espanol this morning.
Oh yeah, we were watching Fargo in Spanish.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, Matthew Moon has the same.
Star Wars sheets? Hell yeah.
Did you get the logo yet? What logo? The one that I posted on the thing? I made that one up. Currently 15 miles from shutdown. Sweet.
Yeah, so we're in Salt Lake. We went out and we put an application in for an apartment today.
Yeah.
So we should hear back on that pretty soon. Place out here in West Valley City, northwest side. Right down the street from FedEx. Found a nice apartment complex. Put in for a townhouse. A 2-bed, 2.5 bath townhouse. 2 garages. Pretty sweet.
Yeah. For
Nice
good
place.
price. Yeah, nice. And good price too.
Decent price for everything we've been looking at.
Yeah. It's a couple $100 less than everything we've been looking at.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So hopefully first part of July we'll be moved up to Salt Lake. Right?
Right? We'll be Utahians.
Be
Utahns.
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 Utahns, croutons, I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, Utahns, I guess. Or what do you just say? Mormons?
Right? Elvis wants to know how much
For what?
for the apartment.
What was it?
$13.75.
$13.75.
Yeah.
Which we're paying just about $1,300 in Vegas right now. Get rid of that place, come up here. At least we'll have a place we can use every weekend.
Yeah. It'd be
Right.
nice. Yeah. And then every other night, we'll come home for the 5 hours while we wait for the next load and go home.
Yeah, it's right down the street. It's only a couple miles from the terminal too, so it's really good. It'll be nice.
Yeah. What's up? I gotta open the app on here. I'm missing tons of.
That's a lot of rent. Yeah, but in Salt Lake, it's actually not bad from what we've been seeing. Pretty fair. Pretty legit. Go ahead and get a place. We can start being home all the time. Have the cars up here.
Make sure you put up a no soliciting sign when you move to Salt Lake City. All for all the missionaries.
Yeah, if they know you're not part of the church, they'll probably be banging on your door all the time.
Yeah.
But we won't be there, so it won't matter.
How do we manage family time with our kids? Well,
Right now, it's just whenever we can.
my oldest is 22, so he's kind of got his own life. My youngest lives down in Arizona, and his daughter lives in California, so not much family time going on no matter where we're at.
Not a whole lot going on anyways.
Yeah.
Dude, what is this fool doing?
Elvis said he'll do the books.
Yeah, we still got to find a new CPA.
Junior said, come to Florida and pay $800.
Come to Florida and have no work.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
Come to Florida and have no rates.
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't mind living in Florida. Yeah, a little muggy, a little bit hot, but we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in West Valley. Are you guys doing just day runs now? No, it's to Des Moines and back, so it takes 2 days to go out and come back.
We'll be home every other day. But during the week, we don't go to hotels or anything. We just do that on the weekends. But we have this apartment. It's so close to the terminal. As soon as we get back into town, we can run home for a while. Usually about 6 hours, we could run home, take a nap, take a shower, do a load of laundry if we need to. But also, we'd
Night,
have all the...
Junior.
What?
Night, Junior.
Later, man. We could actually go home during the week some too.
Yeah.
So it'd be alright. It's better than what we're doing. Just gotta make sure we get the place now. Love our shady criminal history. Right?
Right? Someone says they'll be at I-80 exit 99. It's what, Tuella?
Not Tuella.
The TA.
Oh, the TA,
Flying J.
yeah.
The TA, Flying J.
Yep.
No, our seat did not come in yet.
Nope.
Every time we call, it's like they don't even know what we're talking about. And then before the end of the conversation, they're like, oh yeah, it's still on order. So who knows if it's even there. Bonnie and Clyde.
Super lame, eh? Hey!
So, but yeah, hopefully by the end of the summer, though, we'll be adding a truck and we're looking for drivers.
Yeah, we still see all these LTL contracts available. If we could add trucks right now and have drivers that throw in it like immediately, we could go after it, but it's going to be a process, you know. Getting trucks is one thing, and then actually hiring drivers with Landstar is a whole other basket of fruit.
Right. Yeah, because the truck we could get probably...
The truck we could get quick. The drivers would take a long time to put on.
Yeah.
It's going to take like a month to add drivers. It sucks. What's the distance between Des Moines and Salt Lake? About, was it 1077?
Yeah.
1,077 miles, point to point.
What do we play on Xbox? Call of Duty?
Duty.
I guess we got to get whatever the new one is out, huh?
Yeah, the World War II one.
Yeah.
That's the one I want to play. I miss the old Call of Duty World at War, man. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
Love that one with the original Nazi zombies on it and stuff.
Yeah.
Badass. I love playing that one. Yeah, everybody can see where we're at.
GTA 5? No, I suck at driving. I have GTA 5, but... Why a month? Oh, because the move-in date is not until July. It won't be available. How about PUBG Mobile? What is that? And Zach Gaming, we are in Salt Lake City. Matthew Reed said, I love COD.
What was the one we got? Modern Warfare? No. What was the one right before the World War II version that just came in?
Oh, no. Why a month with Landstar?
Oh, they just take a long time to hire you, vet you, do all your background checks. They just take a long time. I don't necessarily agree with it either. It's just the way they do it. But typically, it's going to take you about 3 to 4 weeks to get officially hired on. So when the time does come that we put out the notice to hire drivers, don't quit your job. You know, you're going to want to, if we come to an agreement that, you know, we're going to try and put you on, then it'd really be a thing of you applying and going through the few weeks of background checks and all that kind of stuff. And then as soon as it's official and we know we can get you into orientation and all that, then that's where, you know, you put in notice at your job and stuff. How's the weather? It's nice, warm. It's like 80 degrees today. Had thunderstorms yesterday. Saw that in the other video.
What rotation do we use to stay the old running team? We switch at 2 and 2 every day.
Just like Chuck Wooler. 2 and 2.
Tim Martin said, if you get new, make sure you get a KW.
Well, yeah.
A KW of some sort.
If I was going to go buy a new KW, it'd definitely be a W900.
Yeah. Pilgrim says that they're getting a truck and going to Landstar in 2 months. Have you ever been approved at Landstar?
Yeah, start working on your app now.
Yeah, yeah. And if not, use this as a reference or whatever.
Yeah, we got to start putting in the videos. The recruiter guy at Landstar that contacted us too.
Yeah, at the cross.
So we can get a referral.
Yeah. Yeah. Landstar will give you plates for your truck when you get there at orientation.
Yep.
So yeah, you just go in with a temporary tag, and then they'll overnight your package with all your permits and your plate and everything in your free pass.
Package.
You said app going in on the 30th? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think your app, once you apply or once you get approved, I think you're good for 30 days after that. So be sure when you do apply, it's going to take a month to get you approved, and then your app is still good for 30 days after that. So you can, you don't have to bust right out and go to orientation and all that kind of stuff. You know, make sure everything's fully approved and everything, and then you got 30 days, so you'll be all right.
Yeah, we're at the Sap Brothers. And then someone said overnight my package. How much experience do we want? Well, Landstar requires 1 year verifiable over the road within the last 36 months with at least 1 season of winter driving.
Yep. Mountain, snow, and ice.
Mountain, snow, and ice. There may be a few more, but I think that's...
Yeah, it's pretty basic. I mean, Landstar requires more than most carriers, but you know, when you see it like 3 months experience, whatever, you do have to have a year of OTR within the past 36 months. So yeah. Pink.
Yeah, someone said, do we watch any other YouTube channels?
PewDiePie.
PewDiePie, yeah. We were just watching PewDiePie.
So the fact that you have had to endure a couple of cancellations that could be a monthly occurrence, and you're still making money, but losing a trip, yeah, we know. Losing a trip hits you in the wallet. Yep, it comes right off the top of our money.
Yeah.
As soon as we lose a trip, it sucks.
But the first time it canceled was because of the weather, and you can't really do nothing about the weather, especially when you know you're running in a dedicated area where weather can be a factor. And the second one was another carrier decided to stop and take a nap instead of show up on time, so they didn't have the freight in order to load into our truck. So it wasn't, neither one was actually FedEx's fault. So, you know, it's one of those things.
You're the hardest man in Ireland.
Alright.
Alright. David M. apparently is a hard ass.
Yeah. Call him Billy. Billy Badass. There's probably insurance for that.
For what?
For canceled loads.
No, not really. It's just part of the game.
I mean, maybe if we were dedicated directly through FedEx, but not the way we're doing it.
Yeah, where's the wrenches, man?
Yeah, no wrenches.
What's up, Tawanda?
Yeah, we need to get soda.
Yeah. Somebody take a break.
Yeah, just go away for good.
Ooh, you got the hard hand down on you, man. Chica came a busted. Sweet.
Sweet, sweet.
Oh, dude, that is a beer belly from hell, man.
He's even got to wear a back brace to support his gut.
Yeah. Whoa.
He was drinking Mountain Dew.
Diet Mountain Dew. What you smoking on? Craig, what you smoking on?
How are you two handling the multi-trips? Is it wearing you out at all, or was it a matter of just getting used to the routine?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
It wears on you, especially like this last week. I got really tired. You know, when you do a full, you know, full 3 turns. You know, it's 6,600 miles. It wears on you a little bit. Anybody's gonna get tired, you know. But then this week we're gonna only have 2 trips. And next week we only have 2 trips, and we're gonna shoot home to Vegas for a minute over Memorial Day because we got our first set of trips canceled. So for the holiday.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna jam home.
Yeah, Pilgrim, send us an email at truckandselena@gmail, and we'll send you and then we'll send you back the information for the agency so that you can so we can get the credit.
Yeah, when you go on Landstar, it's just an Intella app. It's real easy, you know, like it autofills a lot of it. If you've used Intella app before, you go into another job, it saves your information. All you gotta do is go back and add in the little bits of work history and update it. But then it'll give you also a section where who you were referred by, and maybe it's a name or a truck number or something like that. So real easy though.
Yeah.
And then we'll send you the information of the guy that got a hold of us from Landstar. That he wants us to push people his way at a certain agency. So
we recommend Landstar to other owner-operators.
Yeah, absolutely. My personal thought on it is if you're going to come here as a solo owner-operator, come with as low of a truck payment as possible. It'll take the pressure off you to have to go out there and find loads that are overly profitable and stuff and try and keep up and make more money. Landstar, you got to go fishing, but yeah, you can find solo dedicated stuff doing like the LTL stuff. Like we got a team run, but what happens is they run 2 solos sometimes too, one out of Salt Lake and one out of Des Moines, and they meet and then they go back and stuff like that. So they try to work it in a solo capacity sometimes too if they can't find team trucks to fill it. Oh boy, looks like he's hard.
So, Pilgrim said, can my wife put in an app before having hazmat?
I'd probably recommend she just go get it, because all that's going to do, if she doesn't have it and then you're trying to get approved, all they're going to be waiting on is for you to finish that hazmat, and it's just going to prolong the process. So I'd say go out right now and start working on it before you even apply. That way you have it, because you can get your background check done pretty quick and then just have to go down and take the test and get it added onto your license. So every day somewhat.
Some of your panties after you've been wearing them.
So have you found Salt Lake compared to Vegas? Will you be able to handle the non-hustle and bustle of Vegas? Definitely a different scene. Yeah, I think we're ready for it.
Yeah.
Definitely ready to just chill, you know. We haven't been in Vegas much in the past couple of years anyway, so we've kind of detached from Vegas now. Trump, okay.
Yeah.
State the obvious, yes, Trump, okay.
Does Landstar have dedicated routes for solos? You just
Yeah,
have,
you can find them.
yeah, you just have to go on Landstar's load board and look for them.
Yeah,
You know, or
you can find them though.
find, you know, when you get with Landstar, you get with some of the agents and start talking, making some connections with agents and tell them what you're looking for. And they'll hook you up if they can, if there's something available.
Yeah, what was it? No, it was through the agency we're working through. They got a bunch of that solo dedicated stuff that they hook up
Yeah,
and stuff. Yeah.
that might work out first too.
Landstar pulling Walmart, yeah. They there are some agents that pick up a lot of Walmart work. You can get on that. It's dedicated too. Have I picked any new wives yet?
No, and you won't be.
One's enough trouble, man. I don't need more. Right.
Right.
Right. 116 watching? Didn't you have your parents living?
They live next door to us in Vegas.
Yeah. But us coming up here, I mean, it's just gonna be what happens, you know.
Yeah. No,
My folks are adults; they can handle it. Put my folks in my next truck. Probably not.
Right.
Have someone running for a new truck and to move into a new truck and all that. We're looking at the end of summer. Our show's better than all the other guys out there moaning and bitching. It seems like there's been a new strain of drama going on again, hasn't there?
I don't know. I don't.
Has there been like
I don't watch any of that
all
shit.
the YouTube dudes are all swirling again, doing drama, talking shit about each other? I haven't got a chance to watch much of it.
See Pilgrim said put your other wives in the other truck, not your folks.
Oh. Hi.
Hi, William from Jacksonville, Florida.
What's up? Trucking Review Channel, what's up, man? Everything's all nice. I gotta play catch up. What's going on, Philip? Really happy for you guys. Never give up, never surrender. Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
Beauty. One of my favorite historical quotations I like to keep. I used to have a folder of like all inspirational quotes and stuff like that to keep you motivated, you know.
Right. Oh, hey, Brandon and Pamela.
What's up, Brandon and Pamela? Arizona. I like their iced tea.
What is up?
Yes, doing much better than Prime. Very true.
Yeah.
Anybody in here that hasn't subscribed yet, too, be sure and go subscribe.
Oh, what do we think about Flying J and Pilot taking down the American flag? I think it's bullshit.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? Now, the thing is, too, the guy that I saw the video on Facebook about that he went in and asked, and the manager like discreetly told him on the side that immigrant truckers were coming in and they were offended by the American flag being flown outside, and they didn't want to take a risk of losing the business of the immigrant truckers that were coming through there, so they opted to take the flag down and just do without it. And it's like, why do you let them start dictating stuff? What about the rest of us that, hey man, we're actually, oh thanks man,
Wow, thank you.
we're actually happy, proud to walk out and see the American flag flying everywhere we go and stuff like that. I mean, in other countries they fly it all over the place too. I mean, what's the diff?
Right, yeah.
You know, it's
No,
like,
no other country would do that for us if we go over there and say it, so.
I would not move to another country and ask them to do that. You know, that's just absolutely, that's asinine. You
Right.
know? It's just retarded.
Yeah, if our country offends, then why are you here? I mean, there's different countries, you know. You just go to one that doesn't offend you, you know.
Yeah, see, especially guys in the military and stuff, they got a whole deeper meaning of that too. But even just being a patriotic citizen of your country, you know, you can live anywhere in the world. You know, wherever you come from, you can be proud to be from Mexico. You can be proud to be from Italy or whatever, and you can proudly fly those colors too. But if you live in America, like I said, if I moved to Mexico, I would not fly an American flag over a Mexican flag.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or tell them they need to take
or
theirs
tell
down.
them that offends me. You need to take it down and put up an American flag. Like,
Right.
yeah, it's just. But for people to come to America and want to benefit from the work and the lifestyle and the quality of life that you can gain here as opposed to other places in the world, which there's other places that have better quality of life than America too, I understand that. But people that come here, immigrants that do come here, and they're here legally and they're working and everything, knowing the difference of why they're here as opposed to why they left their country,
Right.
where they're from, but then not like America and be offended by America, it's like, I don't understand that whole thought process, you know? If
Yeah,
I wanted
but-
to move out of America and go somewhere new, I'd be proud to go there, you know? It's like,
Right.
I would love being there. I wouldn't go there and bitch and say, oh, America's so much better. I don't know, it's just stupid.
It's stupid.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to Mexico and expect them just to speak English. I would try to learn their language, you know?
Right.
Or wherever in the world, you know, I would not move into that country and go, but you got to speak English. I mean, I was actually turned down for a job here because I didn't speak Spanish years ago.
Right. Well, some jobs need you to be bilingual, but still.
Yeah, but I was actually turned down for the job because I didn't speak Spanish instead of them trying to speak English.
Right.
And it was like, well, and the guy told me straight up, he's like, yeah, you don't speak Spanish? And I'm like, a little bit. He's like, if you don't speak fluent Spanish, I'm not hiring you. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
hell? I mean, it was a job back when I was like 19 years old to cook in a restaurant.
Right.
But
The
still,
the whole country's gone crazy, and you know, with all this freaking politically correct and the hashtag Me Too and the and all this other crap, and you know, the Boy Scouts now are now just the Scouts and all this other crap, you know. But it's like everything else. It'll have its day and then it'll be done. And, you know, hopefully they don't do too much damage in the process.
well, like I said too, that it's just what goes up must come down. You know,
Right.
the economy goes up, it comes down. Whatever the mood in the country is right now with all this political correctness and, you know, people being offended to be Americans and the guilt and all this BS and the racial tensions, it's gonna end one day, people. It might be a hot button topic right now, but sooner or later the rest of America is gonna tell them all to shut up. That's all it's gonna be, you know. It's like, you know, we're tired of listening to all your BS, just shut up.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
That's what I think of it.
Yeah.
My voice is all
That's,
raspy right now.
I know. We need to go in and get a drink. Exactly. DVI 1036. This is
DVI 1036, participle to the southern countries raising grapefruit.
Right.
It'd be crazy if somebody should make some random name like that. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, Landstar will do it. Yeah, there's Landstar with a big old KW. Let's check this dude out. Back it in. Yeah. There it is. Look at that Landstar. We're out. Goddamn Bixby. Ah, be sweet to have a truck like that. Got nice double hump fenders, big old 120-inch sleeper probably. That's about a 120, maybe bigger.
Yeah, one of those would be cool, but I'd rather have like 4 trucks instead of 1.
Yeah, I'd rather have 4 trucks than just one cool truck.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. We're just gonna rent a place for now.
A little storm going. I saw some lightning over on the mountain.
Sweet.
Right out there.
Yep. There's good thunder and lightning yesterday.
Yeah, had some good storms yesterday too. Double humper.
Think it has a bathroom?
Yeah, that one does.
Yeah. Yeah, we were looking at some on truck paper today. They all had toilets and showers in them.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, it was ARI Sleepers. It was a dealer out of Indiana.
Yeah.
It was all ARI Sleepers though. It's all the same sleeper, just put on different chassis. I have friends that do FedEx runs similar to you guys.
And they're doing really good.
Yep. You can't go wrong with
That's what Truck Convention Channel's getting. Big old RV truck.
running expedited. No, they run. Thinking of Crafty Truck.
Yeah.
Truck and Review Channel, are you guys buying a truck? Or are you just, is the company hooking you up with one? Did Dredd go to jail?
I have no idea.
I know he hasn't posted a video in a long time.
Of course, I guess it's kind of hard.
He hasn't
behind
posted a
bars.
video in like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah. Buying a new one. Nice.
That's sweet, man. Congrats. Little Viking coach in the house.
Whoop, whoop.
Out there making his shenanigan videos. I like the one of Trucker's Coach. He's got like the dick nose on it.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's all like flopping around and shit.
Right.
What was that?
What time is it here? 6:39.
What's the email again? truckingwithselena@gmail.com.
Oh, you're welcome, Pete.
Hey, welcome, man. I'm sorry about your son, man. That
Yeah.
sucks. How old is he? Comments keep going. Cam's going to take the power from put it
Oh,
back
it's
in
10.
his treasury. Damn. That sucks. Couldn't even imagine that.
I know. Yeah.
Well, I hope he's doing better, man.
Yeah, I hope he's doing better. Hope he kicks its butt.
I know my cousin, he passed away in 1996, but my little cousin, he was only like 11 years old when he passed away. But the same thing, he had bone cancer. Is that leukemia, bone cancer?
I don't know.
No, he was doing good too for a long time. He actually didn't die from cancer. He died from medical malpractice. The nurse gave him too much of the wrong medication or something like that, and it seized him up. He ended up passing away. Sucked. Myrtle Creek, what's up? You guys have yourself set up financial advisors. Oops. My battery's gonna die. I gotta plug in. Yeah. There we go. Blood cancer. Yeah. I just remember that with my cousin. It was when I was living in Atlanta too, and I met him. He was only like 9. He was like 9 at the time. That kid had so much spirit in him too, because he's already facing such hardship in life, and his outlook on life was just to the moon. You know what I mean? Always positive and happy and all that kind of stuff, and didn't let anything get him down. I know the best word to hear when you have cancer is remission.
Yeah.
It's always a great thing. So,
No, good. I was just thinking we got to get with the website guy.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
93. We're just like 120.
I know. Well, you're welcome.
Sure thing, man. Always, when you got him in the car with you or anything like that, always get the truckers to blow their horns for him and stuff.
Yeah.
Always get his arm out the window pumping, you know what I mean? Right?
Right.
Most wanted. I saw you on a billboard. I know the air horn thing. We got to get a train horn.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That'd be badass. People come pulling up right alongside you, and they're all, and you pull a train horn on them. You see their hair just go, whoa! That's what you get. That's what you get. Most wanted transportation. Pimping.
When are we gonna go? Probably not for a little while. We do these for a little bit, if that's what you mean. Alright, see you, William.
When are we gonna go? We quit this? I don't know. Maybe we won't keep it going too long tonight. Thank you for using the trailers with FedEx loads, or are you pulling FedEx trailers? We are pulling Landstar dry vans. So we get 65% hauling company trailers. If we were hauling FedEx trailers, we would get 70%. And then if we had our own trailer, we would get 74, 72, 74% of the line haul. But with this FedEx contract, you gotta haul Landstar trailers no matter what. You can't have your own trailer, so because it's all dropping hook with Landstar trailers. Somebody was asking that earlier too about why don't you just get your own trailer and pull that stuff and get better money? It's like it's part of the contract. You can't.
Yeah, we just got your email, Pilgrim.
Later, Claude. Thanks for checking in, man. Yeah, the Walmart loads, they pay good when you're on that dedicated shit. You go out, you got to bring back an empty usually or whatever, or they might run you around and run you in a triangle or something. You go pick up a load and bring it back to the DC or something like that too.
Right.
Fixing the breakout grill and dinner. What?
Cook dinner, be safe.
Cool. All right, Brandon, Pamela, have a good one, man.
Night, Elvis.
Later.
Go have a peanut butter and a banana sandwich.
Fried peanut butter banana sandwich. Watch the little girls wrestling in white cotton panties in the jungle room. I say, mama. Right?
Right.
Have a good one, man. Yeah, everybody going away? Where's everybody going?
I know, right? Figured we do it early, and now everyone wants to leave. What the heck, man?
Yeah, Walmart. As long as they keep you moving good, yeah, you can make decent money on the Walmart runs. I know, guys. I haven't seen them in a while, but I know there was dedicated Walmart when I was with Landstar in 2012 and 2013 out of Apple Valley, California, out by Barstow and Victorville. The DC out there, they had dedicated stuff with Landstar. I don't know if there is anymore. But...
Right. Last concert we went to, G-Love.
Yeah, G-Love. G-Love and Special Sauce in South Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
At... Where was that at? Harvey's? I think it was at Harvey's. What you smoking on, Selena?
Red's apple.
There you go. Dedicated. What's FFS? Fucked for sure.
I have no idea.
truck we want to get next, one that works and makes money. All right, Pete. Thanks for checking in, man. Hope your kid's doing all right. Gonna try what's in.
Red's apple.
Oh, yeah, we just picked up some new juices today. Got Red's apple. Yeah, we picked up these two. We got a shop here in town that carries most of our stuff, so we ended up getting these grape and apple.
Yeah.
Grape and apple.
Grapple.
Grapple.
Mix them together, you get grapple. Grapple.
I mix them, they taste good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good stuff. I've come to like the premium juices a lot better.
Yeah, people were saying they like the designs. I changed the color. I think it looks better like that. So we'll have some new shirts coming out soon.
Yeah, we got to get with a graphic design guy too, come up with some logos and
so
do some more advanced.
If anybody out there is a graphic designer and wants to make us some logos,
Check your email. I sent a couple of pictures of you. I like the logo. What's up, Jason? We'll make good bosses. I don't know. I might be kind of a dick.
Are we on our break? No, we're at the end of our weekend, our reset. Go back to work tonight at 2:30.
You're at Hirschbach now? God dang, man, how many jobs you had? You trying to catch up with me? Yeah, what's up, man? Nobody hitting the like button? So I guess you're kind of moving on up if you're at Hirschbach now. That's a little bit better of a company probably than Swift.
He said maybe he can drive for us. Well, if you got a team driver, you can drive for us.
Who?
This guy here said that we'll make good bosses.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't think we're gonna put that logo on the truck.
Oh, not right now.
No,
We'll come up with stuff to put on the truck later.
I made it so we got to come up with some stuff. We got a guy making a website, but we need some logos and pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to come up with some logos on my own using the little free logo apps. You know, I'm not a computer whiz. I didn't go to school for it, so just whatever I pull out of my brain. Yeah, fan art. Yeah, if anybody can draw a cartoon image of me with a big bubble butt doing thumbs up.
Okay. Is that what fan art is?
I guess, yeah, drawings. Yeah.
For a lease operator, 50 cents a mile, 32 Yeah, good. Good for you, man. 50 cents a mile for your experience level, that's actually really good. If it keeps you moving, that's good. Everybody hates Swift.
Chaka likes his one. Big old squirt dick.
Ooh, lightning. Just had some lightning out there. Looks like it might be moving this way.
TJ Bull said he could have his daughter draw us in an anime character. Yeah.
Yeah?
Tell her we'll give her a mug.
Ah. What a knee slapper. Oh, you.
Right?
Yeah, I guess we could make that kind of an open thing. If anybody sends us logos and we want to use them, maybe we'll give you a T-shirt or something like that. Or we'll send you a T-shirt with your logo on it.
Yeah, that'd be, yeah.
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Do you want with both of you together and or separate? It's trucking with Selena. You can just do her. You know, we got plenty of ball and chain and 6ix9ine Mafia stuff going on. I guess we could do a little bit more trucking with Selena stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
Right.
Just checking with Selena and that guy.
Yeah, and him.
And him.
Let's see if we get some lightning. Looks like that rain's moving this way. It was on the other side of the mountain. Here, I'll show you again real quick.
Someone said they think you could rock a mohawk.
You can see, this rain's heading this way, I think. It was over the mountain there a few minutes ago. Now it's coming in, and then we're getting some good lightning. See if any lightning pops up. Where are we at? We're in Salt Lake. Chilling.
Like a villain.
Chilling like a villain. Kicking in the crib.
Yeah, Selena, the face of the franchise. Yeah, lightning and rain means good sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, until we gotta drive to Park City after during it.
We really want to get into some good thunderstorms out in Nebraska and stuff, so we can take some nice video, pictures, all that stuff. It'd be cool. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. Our email's at trekkingwithselena@gmail.com. It's easy. If you don't know how to spell Selena, just look at the channel. Or you can go to trekkingwithselena.com, and there's a link there to go to our email also.
Obvious tracking storms, yeah. I always thought it'd be cool to be a storm chaser.
It'd be cool to go right along with a storm chaser one time.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Like if I just had, disposable income, didn't have to work that much.
Right.
Go out and chase storms, especially during springtime with all the thunderstorms, tornadoes, and everything. I'd love that. Yeah, just mail it to us. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just shoot an email to us with a logo or anything you come up with, and
yeah, we'll send you an address to mail it to.
well, just even a digital copy works fine, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or you mean to send a T-shirt to?
No, a drawing. An actual paper drawing.
Oh.
I do have Snapchat, but it's my personal Snapchat.
Yeah, just for the kids and stuff.
Yeah, I only use it for the kids. But we have Instagram, Twitter.
We don't even use Twitter though.
Yeah, I mean I post all the all the videos on Twitter, but I don't use Twitter. Instagram and Facebook.
Try riding a bull first. What? What are you talking about?
Facebook, the best place to get a pic. Oh, of me? Probably Instagram. At Ball and Chain Films.
Yeah, she's a selfie queen on Instagram.
And if there's nothing really good, just let me know and just send a photo through the email.
We'll post some nudes of her on Instagram.
No.
We can have those. What's your name on Facebook again?
Selena Jeremy. And you type that in, and then it'll, have in the little parentheses that'll say Trekking with Selena. It's a picture of both of us. It's easy.
Try riding a bull instead of storm chasing.
Oh.
I'd rather chase storms.
8x10s and some wallet sizes.
Of nudes.
Yeah,
I'll post nudes of me.
Yeah, the link to Facebook and Instagram and all that is in the description of all the other videos. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll make sure to put some nudes of him in there too.
That'd be hot.
Yeah.
We'd have instant, plummeting.
Yeah.
People just go, bonk, block. Be sure to zoom away in.
Yeah. He said yummy.
So is that a salad mushroom, or is that a salad mushroom embedded in alfalfa sprouts, or what?
What, those little salad corn cobs?
Yeah. Little mini corns?
The little mini corns.
Oh, yeah. It's so bumpy.
Or like on Hangover where the monkey's picking in the
Yeah,
hair.
the monkey's picking Chow's little
nub
of a dick. Cool. It's all squeezing it.
He sticks his tongue out. He's all.
horrible.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was Hangover 2. It was alright. First Hangover was the best one.
Yeah, looks like someone bit the tip off a corn dog.
Now it's like when you got a little bit of an outie belly button. You know, it's like that little piece of, looks like the little tip of a hot dog sticking out. Yeah, no, that's actually my dick.
Right.
Then you be little guy's peanut butter and fudge packing. What?
Feeds with his new partner.
Do you have a new partner? I know there was some dude in the truck with
Yeah.
him. I didn't get to see it though. It's a huge clip.
Best restaurant have found on the road. Well, I did a top 10.
Yeah, if you go back, shit, it's been 6 months ago now, but she did a top 10 best eats on the road.
Yeah.
We have like places all over the country that we really dig. I guess if we had to. Burger King.
Oh, most wanted. Once we establish a large-scale trucking company, do you have any other business ventures you would like to start outside of transportation and logistics?
Yep.
Yep.
We have trucking as a building block. This is the building stage. Move up to more trucks, build more money. Then we want to get in a position to buy investment properties, not just houses, but check into multi-unit,
rentals.
you know, fourplexes, apartment complexes, stuff like that. From there, also moving up it possibly into franchises. Diversify, you know, spread it around, have multiple entities, you know, and then trucking, you know, if something happens to trucking, we still have other stuff that's making us money. So
Yeah.
don't put all your eggs in one basket. Look ahead, build a plan, you know, and go after it. This is the first building block. So build truck stops. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
Build truck stops.
Yeah. By the Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't know. Is LeBron still there? I don't know. I don't keep up with it.
What is Cavaliers?
Basketball.
Basketball.
LeBron James.
Any kids? Yeah, we have 3. We keep them back there on a pop
Yeah.
bunk.
If they act up, I just bungee them to the catwalk. I'll sit back here for a while, you little jerkies.
They're really well behaved. You never know they're there.
Yeah.
No, our kids are. My oldest is 22. My youngest is 16. And his daughter's gonna be 15.
September.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. They grow up so fast.
Right?
Now, if someone gave you $1 million right now, would you still do trucking, or would you skip the trucking and go straight into investment properties?
Probably both.
Yeah, we could still do both.
Buy trucks, buy a couple trucks, and buy a couple investment properties. You know?
I mean, I feel personally vested in trucking in a way that I know how companies are. I've been a driver for over 20 years. I know how they screw you over. I know the low pay, the mistreatment, all that kind of stuff. And if we could get a business going in trucking to provide people with jobs and they appreciate it, then, you know, I could see carrying on in trucking. But
Yeah.
if trucking was really a dead end and we had the means to get out of it, I mean, personally, we want to get off the road for our health. You know, because most people know I got diabetes. You know, I gotta look at the end game of my trucking career now of when can I get off the road and start concentrating on my health more.
Well, that's like, you know, I have a genetic condition where I have to take blood thinners.
Yeah, she had a pulmonary embolism a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, we look forward at our health too, that this can't be forever. You can't live this life forever, especially with any kind of health conditions. So, shave that goat for your health? No way, man.
Serious question. Is
It's
Sap
the-
Brothers feel good?
It's my flavor saver.
I like it so bad.
I've grown out a beard. I've grown out the goatee. I should go with like the mutton chops. Like come down here and do the handlebar and go up here. That'd be hot. Or grow the lamb chops out and then grow them real long. Like that.
I told him to grow his thing out and I'll braid it. His nose. And
Just sucking up somebody's fumes.
yeah.
Stinks in here.
Let's see. TJ the Bull, his kids are 29, 26, 21, 20, 14, and 12.
Ooh, George Jones 1970 style. That'd be hot. Conway Twitty had some good lamb chops on him for a while too, I think. There's like that band Kentucky Headhunters, the one dude. He's like the little scrawny faced dude. But he's got the big giant lamb chops all grown off side of his face and everything. I got the hottest gal in the kid. Nobody ever says that I'm good looking though.
It's because there's no girls in the feed.
Whatever.
I think you're good looking. Doesn't that count?
It's got to be from other people.
Why?
I don't know. What are we smoking? Crack.
No. It's do we have our own authority? No, not yet.
Puppet, an annoying ass song. Which one is that? Cat, I guess. What? Yeah, it is moving this way.
Yeah.
Come on, get the truck a bath. Well, we didn't get the truck washed this week either.
No.
I was meaning to get the truck washed, I forgot. Whoops. Well, we're just driving in the rain anyway, so better buy Vasily's coffee.
Right.
He might make sense. He was talking to us about that the day we met him in Reno.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't know of things to come, but
Yeah, we had this big long conversation with him about coffee.
yeah, because you know me, I like my coffee. And then he was talking about, we got into a conversation about roasting beans and all this kind of stuff. And little did we know the thing he had lined up that he was trying to do.
Yeah. If we could go anywhere in the world, where would we go? For what? For a vacation or to live?
For a vacation and live, Compton. I would want to go buy a street front house with my door letting right out onto the sidewalk at Florence and Normandy in South Central LA. All of my neighbors would love me. They'd be walking by, "Hi Jeremy, how you doing?" I'd be like, "Hi." Do we get tired of driving the same route? Not yet. It's actually been getting easier as we've just acclimated to running it. We got our schedule down, we got our stops down, the money's consistent, so we're doing just fine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What are you waiting for?
I don't know.
On what?
I don't know. The one that.
What's up, Bugatti? What was that all about?
I don't know. He's the one that asshole we're smoking, and he's just saying some stupid shit. So. So he wants to know both. Where would we go to vacation and where would we want to go live? I wouldn't mind living on some island in the middle of the ocean with some white sand beaches and some teal blue water.
Yeah, we gotta go make millions and millions of dollars so we could be like Marlon Brando and go buy our own island down in the South Pacific somewhere. And then we could become our own country.
Yeah.
The nation of ball and chains.
Yeah. No, it's not raining yet.
No. Here, I'll show you. This storm is moving across the valley right here. It's right here. Let me see. Take a look. You can see it's right there. It looks like it's not moving directly at us. It's moving more north, right up through the center of the city. But
maybe we'll get a few drops.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a little bit. You can
far outback from Brisbane, Australia.
What?
Yeah, I want to go to Australia.
Yeah. I want to go drive one of those road trains, man. Just once. Just go try it out. It'd be killer.
Right. I want to go fight a kangaroo.
That was hot watching that one dude.
Yeah,
protecting his dog. He goes over there, doom, choo, 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 gives him a little rope a dope, and then runs away. Kangaroo's all, what? What the hell just happened?
Dude, those kangaroos are so buff looking.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Those big old legs.
Yeah, and their arms, their shoulders, they're all
I wonder if you can eat kangaroo.
I don't know.
I don't hear of people eating them, but I wonder if it could be like kind of like having a chicken leg, man. You have a kangaroo leg. That's like a side of beef.
He's all talking shit about that little truck right there.
Yeah, he's always parked there.
Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, that's just a regular little, that's an 80,000 pound tanker, just a regular 5-axle. I've driven a lot of those. Those are like California, Arizona tankers, you know. But then Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Montana, Nebraska, Wyoming, all the tanker trains. Get like up to, you can haul up to 10 axles. Cool, TJ. Thanks, man. Have a good night, bruh. Nah, there ain't no tornado cloud. Salt Lake really don't get that kind of weather. Oh, it's kind of moving this way still.
There's that
Yeah, it looks like it is coming this way.
that one guy who was writing the. He sent a picture.
Where's that at?
I don't know. Ronnie, you sent
Looks
the
like Vegas.
picture of the storm on the email. Where's that at?
Is that in Vegas or something, or Arizona? Looks like desert.
I think he said New Mexico.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like desert though. Hey, what's up, Lily? So what made you guys flip from running hazmat to FedEx? More steady income? Yeah, it's just a steady run. Pays good. I mean, running all the hazmat stuff, you could do that stuff all day too and make decent rates. This is just consistent with no deadhead, you know? Oh, he's just out of Tooele. Is being a truck driver fun?
He took a
Sometimes.
picture of a seagull on his head.
Oh, that's fun. Birds all, hey, give me some food.
That's kind of cool.
What's up, David?
What?
Oh, I just read the comment.
Oh.
Screaming demon gotcha. For what? I didn't see it. God dang it. Is truck driving fun? Has its days. Some days are good, some days not so much. It's nice getting our days off every week though, you know, just
Yeah, it definitely helps. If we didn't have the days off, if it was just constant running, I don't think that.
yeah, you get too wore out.
Yeah, almost 10K subs. Tell your friends and tell them to tell their friends. We got a community page going up now too, so.
It's funny, a year ago we had like 1,800 subs and now we're at just about 10,000.
Yeah.
That's pretty good growth for 1 year.
Ever since we switched it.
Ever since we switched up, made it trucking with Selena, and I stopped cussing so much.
Someone wants to know, how is the Sap Brothers fuel? Is it good for your fuel system?
Yeah, it's diesel. Now I can tell you from years of hauling fuel, all this fuel, it's all the same. It don't matter. The big difference comes in each truck stop or gas station, how their ground tanks are. That if they got, you know, a crack in a tank or something like that, that's where water can get into the fuel, stuff like that. Big C, what's up, man? And what are we doing for 10,000 subs?
Making a video.
You wanna make a video for it, I guess?
And tell everyone, thank you.
Is Walmart getting rid of their whole fleet? I didn't hear anything about that. Yeah, it all comes out of the same rack. People used to ask me when I'd be at gas stations dropping, you know, what's the difference between Chevron and Shell and Mobil and all these different gases? And I'm like, nothing. 87 is 87. It's just the additive they put in it. You know, like Chevron has Techron, Shell has V-Power, Mobil has theirs, you know, whatever. And then you had community gas where it was a generic additive, but all the gas was 87 octane was 87 octane across the board. It didn't matter. So
Oh, Elvis is back. What?
back, huh? Video with the drone on a mountain. Yeah, the drone would be cool right now to fly up into the storm.
Yeah.
It'd be alright. Oh, the batteries are dead though, huh?
Yeah, I gotta charge the batteries.
Batteries are dead.
Money signs. That's for you, Elvis.
You had to find some white cotton panties to put up instead of dollar signs.
Did you answer Screaming Demons thing about hazmat to FedEx? So what made you guys flip from running hazmat to FedEx? More steadier income?
Yeah,
Okay.
just more consistent.
Yeah.
We're making better money now than if we were just out floating around doing oddball loads. You know?
Oh, and then we were doing all that hazmat with Tri-State. But that was a different
Yeah,
company.
that was a company driver too.
Yeah, we
so
were just company.
we're just making paychecks, which is what built us up to this.
Yeah.
And now we got this, and we'll build up to the next step.
Yep.
Got to be patient. Save your money.
Yep. Baby steps.
Sit on your stacks, man. Yeah.
Hopefully we don't lose out on everybody.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people ditch off as soon as it freezes up.
Yeah. Yeah, see, look. Boom, boom. Made it all go blurry. There it goes.
I got my vagina neck on.
Nope, not no more.
No. Back of there. Not sure if that's going to change now. Yeah, talking to some of the dudes that still work there, they were getting pretty frustrated with Tri-State. You know, things were changing. Dask or Dasiki or whatever they're called was trying to come in and kind of flip things around a little bit. So, you know, brought some sideburns.
How far from the Flying J are we? Tooele?
20 miles about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only about 20 miles in Salt Lake from Tooele.
It's off the 215 in California. It's the Step Brothers.
Yeah, Step Brothers. California Avenue off the 215 in Salt Lake.
Yeah.
We just come over here because
It's
the closest truck stop to FedEx, so we just hang over here and then go over in the morning. Pretty basic, easy breezy.
Cha.
Bye.
Rot.
Oh, your hair is so shiny
I
today.
know. It's so shiny.
Straight. Chick pose.
It smells good too.
Smells like garlic.
No, we don't.
Smells like garbage. Are you doing handstands in a trash can again?
Don't one of you guys love Step Bros?
Yeah, she does for the toilet seats.
No. No, I really don't like them because they're like weird shaped toilet seats. They don't ever have any ass gaskets for them, and it's hard to put the toilet paper on them, on the seats.
So does Landstar have you guys on a FedEx dedicated route? Yeah.
Well, Landstar doesn't have us on it.
We got it ourselves.
We were looking on the load board and we found this dedicated run. And so we called up and got it.
Fluffy Boots was at the TA,
In Fort Bridger. No, in Cheyenne.
the TA east of Cheyenne a little bit. On I-80, that's where Fluffy Boots was.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
"Grr."
The fluffy boots, you gotta do the fluffy boots from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh yeah, I gotta get those. That'd
Yeah.
be so hot.
And we'll just put the thing in a video. This was fluffy boots. About look like her.
To run load boards, you have to have your own authority, right? Yeah, most load boards. Landstar, we're signed on under Landstar. We run off their load board. So there's a difference, you know. But if you want to run on the DAP board, getloaded.com, any of these other general load boards out there, typically you have to have your own authority or be leased on with a carrier that has authority to go on the load boards and book loads.
Yeah, like if you work for Traveloco, they have the authority to go on the general load boards so that you can just go look on them.
Yep.
Are we going to get our own authority? Possibly one day.
One day, if it pays off to do it. Like right now, buying trucks and adding drivers, we would actually benefit a lot from using Landstar.
Yeah,
you know?
because they take care of the hiring, the billing, the trailers.
Factoring, they pay us every week.
Yeah.
We get lots of fuel discounts. We get all of our base plates, permits, insurance through them, and it's all highly discounted. The fuel rates we get are way better than most owner-operators with their own authority. We get a lot of discounts at the pump. So it does, well, on one end, yeah, they take a pretty good chunk off the top. On the other end, it helps us out a lot because we're not a big company and we don't have a lot of buying power.
Yeah.
To go through Landstar definitely helps out a lot. Is there a lot of drop and hook? Yeah. There's a fair amount. Yeah, you can find it. Yeah, a whole lot less paperwork. It takes a lot of headaches off of us having to do billing and everything, chasing down money to get paid. You may make more money with your own authority, getting 100% of the rate, but you got to go chase after that money, and you may not get paid for 3 to 6 months. You know, you're out that money, and Landstar fronts that money every week too, so that just helps us out. We get paid all the time.
Yeah.
Helps us out tremendously.
Yeah, and until we're a really large company with a huge surplus of income or money in the bank.
Yeah, Landstar likes our money too. You
Yeah.
bet. They're more than happy to
Someone said,
cash that check every week.
Most Wanted said, so if I'm a company driver, I can lease a truck onto Landstar and hire a driver to drive it while I still drive company.
I don't know. I don't know if you have to officially be on with Landstar and you can't go work another job. I don't know. You'd have to call them up and ask.
Yeah.
I didn't ask that question because that wasn't what we were up to. So yes, you can. There you go. And we all talked to what? Tim Harley, the P389 guy.
Oh, is he that dealer?
No, that's Peterbilt Steve. Now you talking? Is that Life is Good?
No.
Yeah, Life is Good. Have we talked to him? No.
No.
We've been on a couple of his live feeds before, but nothing. Yeah, we don't know him or anything like that.
Yeah. Yes, you would be responsible for paying for your everything that has to do with that truck. The driver, the truck itself, the insurance, everything. Landstar just gives you the ability to go make your own money.
Yeah.
Basically.
New seat yet? Nope. As soon as you see a black leather seat right here, then you'll know. We're still waiting on it. They ordered it. They say it's still on its way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they said, oh, it'll be here within the week, and then
2 weeks later.
2 weeks later, it's still on order.
Now with Landstar, send me the owner of that truck, the settlements. Yes. Yes, you would have a comm data card that the money would be put on, and then you have to pay your driver. Yeah, parts people, I know, they're full of shit. I'm sure they just forgot to order it or something like that by now, you know.
Yeah, and at this point, it'll be weeks till we could get it anyways, because we're going to be busy.
Yeah. Shoot sparks up my butt. Hell yeah. I hope it shoots sparks up my butt. Make it tickle. Ooh, let's watch the storm. It's right in front of us now. Ooh. Just saw some lightning. Let's see if we can get some lightning. Come on, people. Pray for lightning.
See ya, Jacob.
All right, later, man. Come on, lightning. There it is. Saw a little bit. See the lightning?
Yeah.
It's coming.
Someone said that Nebraska's no tornado alley. Well, technically, no.
Texas and Oklahoma are.
Yeah. How do the van loads out of Texas look money-wise? I've done flatbed and thinking of switching to van.
There's a little bit more lightning.
How much does a truck gross in a week? Well, that all depends on how you run it, the loads you pick, and how much they pay, and how much the fuel surcharge is, and how many miles you got to go. I mean, it's all up to you and what you pick is how much your truck will gross a week. It's not like everything's not dedicated. They don't just put you on something. You're your own person. You'll either make or break yourself.
We're in Salt Lake City right now at the Sapp Brothers, watching this little thunderstorm move across the valley. Yeah, the whole Midwest gets twisters. Usually find early in the season, further south, Texas, whatever, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, all that, they start getting tornadoes. And as summer moves in, they move higher north as the weather systems change. Ooh, there's some good lightning.
Yeah. Yeah, Chaka, you missed it. I already banned a whole bunch of people, so maybe that's why you don't have nobody to ban.
There's another one. Getting a few good lightning hits out here. You never pulled reefer, Chaka? First time I ever pulled reefer was working for Prime.
Really?
The first time.
Oh.
Well, no, I can't say that. I pulled a little reefer unit for motor cargo back in the day. They had reefer units. But that was just local work, you know. Yes, I did pick the hotel. Thank you very little.
No, it was a nice hotel.
A nice hotel, just didn't have a fridge.
No, there's no tornadoes here.
Salt Lake City, you don't get no tornadoes. It's got too many mountains.
Yeah.
Does reefer pay more than dry van overall? Typically, yes, but like we're making good rates with dry van too, so yeah, typically reefers will make more only because, you know, you're hauling food. It's more time sensitive. You got to run the reefer. You need more money for fuel, stuff like that.
But you could potentially make more dry van because depending on what you're doing, because of the drop and hook, you don't have the time at the docks on both ends, stuff like that. You may be able to run more loads.
Yeah, you can stay more busy with a dry van, but reefer may pay more, so it might just kind of average out.
Yeah.
Come on, man, give me some more lightning. Yeah, the storm's getting darker. It's kind of moving towards us a little bit.
A little bit.
It's kind of moving like a northwest angle, so it looks like this main part right in front of us is going to pass over us. So why they try to run reefer loads within a small distance?
No, they don't.
Huh.
Yeah, they don't necessarily try to run reefers in small distance. I mean, they go coast to coast. They just need it there fast. So, they like team drivers for that shit usually.
Yeah, if you got your own truck and your own reefer and you can find good paying loads coast to coast, especially picking up produce loads or anything, meat loads, whatever. If you can run out of California with produce and go back east somewhere, you're typically going to get a good rate. And then the loads back are going to suck. You know, you're going to find a backhaul rate typically, unless you can find some special freight to run, like find some hazmat freight to run back to the West Coast or something like that. Does FedEx Ground pay good? I've heard they do, but I haven't heard any specific rates yet. We do want to check in with them at some point and see if it would benefit us to start talking to FedEx Ground. Maybe we could put trucks on there too. Right?
Right.
I don't know, lightning was kicking for a minute.
Yeah. Ice cream pays well. Not any ice cream load we ever hold.
Well, that was just with Prime though. What's the pay? Landstar with your own van is 74% of the line haul. Make a little bit more. Yeah, with reefer too, yeah, you want to confirm all your temperature settings and stuff like that. Make sure that they send it in email, text message, that you have it recorded somehow on the Qualcomm, whatever. That they say put it at a certain amount. That way when you show up to the customer to drop it, what's up, Smitty? That, yeah, when you show up though, you got verification that they said to set it at this temperature, yada, yada, yada. And if it was wrong and it ruined the freight, it's not on you.
So, TJ the Bull said that's the picture his daughter chose to do an enemy.
Sweet. Got a load of oil rig pipe on going to Houston. Is that flatbed? You get a lot of good flatbed rates going into Houston. Driving to Vegas, sweet man. You going home for the holiday or what? Yep, flatbed. What if it was your fault? They won't pay you for that ruined reefer load? No, you'll end up getting charged for it actually. They'll actually take it out of your ass. So. Just passing through. That's cool, man. Yeah, we'll be in Vegas over Memorial Day. We're gonna go run our loads right now, Salt Lake, Des Moines, do 2 turns, and then we're coming back Salt Lake on Friday night, and then we'll be shooting to Vegas. What company is good for training? Prime. I'd have to say Prime is the best for training. Yeah, Smitty, we're moving up to Salt Lake too, man. Gonna be moving up here in July. Getting rid of our house. Trans Am? I haven't heard anything good about Trans Am. I'd probably avoid them. Ooh, there's some good lightning. Ooh, rolls. Moving where? To Salt Lake City? Yeah, Golden Knights, man, going to freaking Stanley Cup. That'd be cool if they win it. Yeah, don't go to Heartland either. Like I said, Prime, as far as training goes, I would go to Prime. I'd say they're one of the better ones. To a hot truck with no APU. Without having to buy one or idle the truck. Well, if you don't have an APU, you're going to have to idle the truck if you want to stay cool. No money for casinos. So what? Celtics versus Cavs. Yeah, I don't watch basketball. I just watch hockey when I get a chance. Clem is a good place to start. They have a school and training. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna suck going through training no matter what company you're at. It's just get through it, get a little bit of experience, and then move on to a better company. Usually, that's what you want to do. But Smitty's in here if anybody. My voice is so funny.
Yeah.
Smitty's in here. He's a trainer at Prime. If anybody wants to talk to him. Selena, did you get my email from TJ?
Yeah. Yeah, I emailed you back.
Good. Enough of that lightning. It's too fickle. I was hoping for a lot better. Yeah, anybody go check out Smitty the trucker here. He is a trainer at Prime. If you're looking for training, go over there. Maybe talk to him a little bit. Maybe he could be your trainer too.
Or Junior.
Or Junior.
Yeah, Junior Honduras. You got really good questions.
Or a bunch of other trainers there too.
Yeah, a bunch of other trainers there
But
too.
yeah, if you want to talk to Smitty, he can help you out a little bit probably, and use him as a referral too. Help him out. How much experience do you need for Landstar? At least 1 year minimum over the road. If you're looking for a TNT student, June, there you go. Is FedEx Ground union? No. FedEx Ground, I think, is 100% contractors, actually.
Yeah, UPS, one of their divisions is union, right?
No,
UPS.
Oh, UPS is union, yeah.
Well, one of their divisions.
No, UPS.
I thought UPS, one of them was non-union.
No, I know UPS Freight initially started off non-union.
Right.
And they went union now too. Like they weren't having it. They go, no, we want the same stuff. Which they were getting paid the same and running under the same benefits, but they weren't union. So, oh, getting some raindrops. Might get a little tail end of this. Selena, you're looking good for hauling freights. You sure are looking good for hauling freights. You know that?
Hold on, let me take out my teeth.
Hauling freights. You sure are frightening.
God.
I just delivered a box in a 53-foot van for 2,500, 600 miles. Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw rates like that on Landstar the whole time. Keep the hard work, Selena. Keep hauling those freights. She's over here losing her shit now. She's like, oh, what a dork.
Gotta hold them freights.
Don, you want trucking with Selena? Do you want trucking with Selena in the pic? Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, man, let your kids' creative juices fly, man.
Yeah.
Come up with whatever you want.
Yeah.
Man, we totally missed the rain, man.
I'm sure there'll be more.
This won't be the end of it. Already the weather forecast calling for rain tomorrow, you know.
Right. Very lucky.
Incorporate my logo into it?
No, Chaka, no.
Or the one with the dick or
Yeah.
whatever it was? Wasn't that just hand-drawn?
Yeah. It was like drawn on the phone with his hand.
Yes, another truck is in the plans. We're looking into options right now.
Yeah.
Keeping up with it, you know, working on it, building up our money. Did we move to Salt Lake yet? Nope.
No, not yet.
We're going to, though.
Yeah. And it will be we, not just me.
I'm staying in Vegas. So anybody wants to start team driving with Selena, be sure and let her know.
No.
Because she's kicking me off the truck. She hates my guts.
No. No.
A white culo? What?
No, if you got a truck and a driver, you would have to pick his loads.
Well, there are some guys that say you pick your own loads and they give them percentage of the profits sometimes, stuff like that. But, oh shit, little guy's in the house now.
What?
What's up, Matt? What's going on, man? What is up with us? We're in Salt Lake City. I'll show you the current situation in Salt Lake. Come on. There you go. Oop, hold on. A little bit A little bit stormy, but we're
Right.
getting a little bit of sprinkle. God damn it.
It's just gonna do it again. Might as well.
You tip your 40 to our memory. Having a beer, where are you at, man? You at home?
Oh, well, we'll be in Salt Lake Wednesday night.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll be back in probably, as long as everything goes to plan, usually around 9, 10 o'clock at night. Wednesday we'll be
Well, if
back
it
in
really
Salt Lake.
goes on schedule, we should be here about 8:30.
Yeah, hopefully. Last couple of those we got out late though, so. Yeah, but we'll be right out on the northwest side by Bangalore out there. So. But yeah, we did put in, for all the new watchers, we did put in for a apartment today here in Salt Lake, or actually a townhouse with 2 garages. It's a 2-bed, 2.5 bath, about what, 1,050 square feet or something like that.
Yeah.
Who is little guy and Smitty the trucker?
Why don't
What?
you go look them up?
Why don't you go look him up, man? Hell, little guy's got 43,000 subs now, man.
Yeah.
He's like
he's
a
a big
YouTube.
deal.
He's YouTube god now. YouTube trucking god on YouTube, man.
Yeah. You should sprinkle some of that over here.
Yeah, sprinkle some of your magic pixie dust on us, man.
He's all, nah, come on.
He's all, nah. I ain't giving you guys no shout outs. Fuck you. Fuck you and your white truck.
You're welcome. Do you have a IFTA account?
What kind of truck are we looking to buy?
The new kind?
Yeah. One with 10 wheels and a seat. That's,
And a steering wheel. Gotta have that steering wheel. Gotta hold that steering wheel.
I've learned in 21 years how to hold a steering wheel real good. It just transcended from me learning how to hold something real good when I was 13. I just applied it to the steering wheel. You get the right grip and the right motion. Right? What?
Horrible. Probably took windshield wipers off.
Oh, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
See, Bergeron gets it. Yeah, something comes out at the end. Right?
Right.
You do this long enough and something will come out the end. There you go. Trucking and prepubescent masturbation.
Oh.
They go hand in hand. Like, right? Hand in hand, get it? I'm gonna put a little guy on the hood like a Mack Bulldog. There you go. That's actually you did when you ripped.
He's talking to a little guy.
Man, that's fucking old news.
Yeah.
I am funny.
Yeah, I'm funny.
You're funny too. Funny looking.
You married it.
You're a jerk.
You married it.
I married you for the butt. Why would you feel bad for Warner? Let's go with a stick-like thing. What? You ripped 2 off?
It's nothing to do with us.
Yeah, nothing to do with that.
He's talking to somebody else in the feed. But we don't do gossip, so you'll have to figure it out on your
Yeah,
own.
we don't gossip.
No.
Except for that bitch Vicky. Did you see what she did at the mall the other day?
Oh, God. And then when we went out and we had appletinis, that bitch.
I heard she went to Victoria's Secret and tried on underwears with no panty panel in them. She didn't even use the tissue paper. She just rubbed her her coos all in new underwear and then put them back.
That's so...
And she has crabs. Got hit with $89 million with no fault. You don't get hit with $89 million and not be at fault for something, I'm sure. Little guy get lost? Hey man, little guy's a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Ain't gotta be talking no smack.
You
Although little guy looks forward to the trolls coming at him. He likes that stuff.
Yeah. But you can do that over there.
You can go on his live feed and
Yeah.
bang him up all day long if you want. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to take you on.
But this is our house, so you can't talk.
This is our house, and I lock the door and close the windows, and I have a dog. You stay out, bastards. Well, I gotta admit too, when we're ball and chain still, we're getting trolled like crazy too. It seems to have really settled down that we, you know, changed our trajectory a little bit over this way, whatever. Started putting more on her. People were hating me, man. People used to hate on me like crazy.
But you know, but we don't go negative no more. So yeah. So, anyways, new conversation.
Little guy got blue light all over the inside. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's got a sweet truck, man. That Volvo's sweet.
Yeah.
We started looking at some of those too.
Yeah, we're looking at that and some KWs.
If you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. What?
What?
So we ain't doing something right?
Yeah.
That is a funny thing since we changed directions with this channel. We went from, in a year, we've gone from 1,800 subs to almost 10,000 now. So that's, we did something right, I guess.
Right. We know nothing of RST transportation, but you could ask little guy. He's in here.
Little guy's in here. You can ask him all day. Or go check out Woody. Oh, he thinks I'm beautiful.
Oh. He's such a goober.
Right?
Oh, man.
So far, can you afford to buy a new truck?
Well,
Not yet.
I mean, technically, I guess we could right now if we wanted to, but we want to be more prepared.
Yeah, we're doing this kind of conservative. You know, we want to build up enough money that it's not going to hurt us when we do go buy a new truck, that we still have plenty of money left over to cover payroll, hire drivers, handle all the ups and downs of it, all that kind of stuff. So, you know. Do we have business accounts? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
We got a business checking, personal checking. Well, that's it.
Yeah. Yes, we like our new drone. It's pretty cool.
Can you hire me? I live in Minnesota. Actually, well,
the only problem right now with because we'd be hiring somebody for this run, so you'd be basically based out of Salt Lake. It would be hard to get you home time. That would be the only thing.
Yeah. When we do go after our first team, it's going to be high preference given to people that already live in the Salt Lake area, only because it gets you home every weekend. You know, you're going to be happy with this run if you live in Salt Lake and you can come home every weekend. So that's going to help you out. That's going to help us out, you know.
You said Vegas is his second home? Well,
and to be our prior home.
Yeah. And also, too, we'll be looking for team drivers. So if you're not already a team...
Yeah, we want like a husband-wife team, a pre-established team out of Salt Lake, you know, that it would really help out. A husband-wife team would be great. Husband-wife teams are really the most preferable because you're already together. One of you isn't just going to quit, you know what I mean? Typically, the husband-wife team is going to stick together. And then you get a benefit from bringing out all the money into the couple, you know, keep it all in-house. So that's what's worked out great for us. I know it'd work out great for another team like that, too.
I'm a husband without a wife. Yeah, husband, wife, you know, what?
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. I mean,
well, typically, even if it's a husband, or wife, one of them is the husband and the other one's the wife.
Right, yeah.
Right? So we can just kind of, without being offensive, you know, just kind of draw it out the way it is. Progressive hiring.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all inclusive.
Right? But yeah, basically, you know, if you're not, you know, in a relationship, I guess you would say, you know, if you're like a team that you know, you've teamed together for a long time, you know.
That's all my reaction. I was
Yeah.
like, 2 logbooks? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if you can figure out how to do that on ELD. Because they will all have Qualcomms.
Well, it's like, say you wanted to get off the truck, and I just run it double. I just log you in and run it. Back in the old days, you could do that,
Right.
especially if you had 2 IDs. You just run 2 logbooks and just switch them out. But don't get too screwed up with logbooks. Keep whatever ID with that logbook like shoved in the fold of it, you know, so whenever you do get pulled over. Hey man, I've been doing this over 20 years too. I know what it's like to run hot logs, you know. I did it.
Yeah,
I
that's
did
a
it a
thing
lot.
of the past.
No, it's a thing of the past.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen no more. But I used to do it too. I know. I used to run like, I had points where I ran 1,000 and even like 1,200 miles a day on my own.
Is this the lady that was yanking the dog around the other day?
No. She had a big dog and a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, some lady here at the Sapp Brothers last week, we were sitting over in these other bobtail spots. Some lady was right here, had this little kitten. She was throwing this kitten all over the place, shaking it. And it was like,
Shaking it, yanking it up by the leash and like.
Yeah, she had a
tossing
cat.
it.
She had a kitten on a leash.
Yeah.
I want to go over there and beat the hell out of her. And I was like, what the hell are you doing to that poor animal? And then she walked off. I didn't see where she went.
Yeah, because I didn't know what was going on, and then because I was doing paperwork or something, and then he told me, and right as she was getting ready to walk off, and we were getting ready to get out of the truck anyways, I was gonna say something to her, but she disappeared.
Missed the royal wedding. Oh, what a bummer. I guess little guy must have left.
Yeah.
Just came to check in for a few.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've seen in a truck stop?
Probably a truck backing into another truck or something.
Yeah, something stupid. I mean, you've seen lot lizards.
Later, David.
I mean, probably the crazier stuff I've seen was when I was driving local gas tankers in Vegas. I'd be at gas stations at all times of the night and stuff like that. One night, I was at a Shell gas station right on Tropicana and Valley View, right by the Strip, and I saw there was this black hooker. She came running by in the knee-high stiletto like Julia Roberts boots, and her pimp was chasing her. And they ran right through my cones and across my hoses and stuff. That was funny. It was like, the pimp, he was a black dude, and he had like the hat on sideways and like the fake dreads and the whole bit. His pants were sagging. He was holding his pants up with one hand trying to run after her and stuff. And she was in these boots, like the big heels, stiletto heels, and she was running, dude. And I was like, what the hell?
Benny Hill music comes to mind.
Yeah, I go, wah, 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 you know, like she's running through. And the pimp dude, once he saw me standing there, he stopped running and he like tried to strut past all cool. He's like, uh-huh. And the hooker, she was down by the Burger King at that point, and she stopped and like turned around and she was walking backwards watching him. And then as soon as he got away from me a little bit, he started picking up his pace, like trotting a little bit, and she turned around and started running again. It was like... And there was another time when I was working at Rebel. I was at Flamingo and Koval on the backside of the Flamingo Hotel or whatever, at the Rebel station there. It was this black chick again. I don't know if she was a hooker or not, but she was wearing like a little thigh-length sundress, and she had no underwear on, and she was walking through, and I guess because she was hot, she had taken paper towels and shoved them in her ass crack, and she wanted to get them out, but she didn't want to stick her hand in her ass to pull them out, and she was right there in front of me, like 10 feet from me, and she's walking. She literally pulled her whole sundress up, ass out and everything, like just, hey, how's it going? I'm showing all my business to everybody. And she had all these paper towels shoved in her butt crack, and she reached out and she grabbed her butt cheeks and she started flapping them apart. She's like shaking her ass and pulling her ass apart so the paper towels would fall out.
Oh,
I was like,
gross.
ugh. It's like gross, dude. It's so nasty. I was like, who the hell? And she was like, ha, like all laughing and stuff while she was doing it. I'm like, ugh.
Right. Hello in
gross.
Scotland.
What's up?
Definitely want to go there.
Yeah, that's hot. Yeah, she's kind of an older broad too, probably in her late 40s, maybe 50 years old, something like that. Yeah, just seeing her stop, pull her whole dress up, ass and everything out, and she's pulling her butt cheeks apart to get the paper towels out of it. I mean, it was like she was butt clapping, you know what I mean? And the paper, like one fell out. She had they were like the white paper towels you get at a gas station,
Right.
like the triple fold ones or whatever. She like taken them flat and like folded them in half and like wedged them in her butt. And like one fell out, like one layer, and then another one, and finally the other one's like sticking, and it was like kind of dangling off her butt. She's like shaking her ass all over the place, and finally it fell off, and all these paper towels are on the ground. I'm all gross. Okay, we got it. What, man? Gotta find something to talk about. Damn, so she's been a working girl all those years. I bet the veg like somebody's stuck in
Inside an army sandwich.
Yeah,
Mingled.
when she's walking around in the wind, sounds like a whiskey jug. So.
Oh god.
She can sure play a tune with them thighs. That's hot.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the storm kind of moved past us. It's over here now.
Yeah.
It's over here now. Damn it. Hoping to get some storm. Does valuing leave in odor?
Oh, vaping?
Maybe? No. An electric tower, truck stop, and a helicopter trying to get him down. Oof. When did you find out your run to Des Moines was going to be permanent? When we called and booked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Said it's permanent.
Yeah, we seen the load on the load board, called it up, and they said, yep, this is a permanent dedicated route if you want it. And we said, hell yeah.
You recorded it?
Yeah, he said it's on YouTube.
What?
The guy on the electric tower.
Oh.
Well, thank you, Army Kid.
Thank you, Army Kid. You're cool too. Because you think we're cool. So we're all just cool. I was outside the truck. I couldn't blow my horn. I was sitting there with all my hoses out doing a gas delivery. So I was just standing there watching her though, and I'm like, what the hell? I should have taken video of it. That would have been great. Actually, the one video is still up, isn't it? Is that a Thug Life in Vegas where the guy had his pants down all the way? He was walking in front of me.
I think so, yeah.
That was funny. One of the very first videos I put up way at the bottom of the feed, I put it, Thug Life in Vegas, shaking my head. But it was a dude, I just did a delivery at a gas station. This was right before we went out on the road together. I filmed this though. A black dude come walking out of a gas station I just dropped at down off Flamingo and Boulder Highway. And if anybody knows Vegas, that's a pretty ghetto area. And this dude come walking out of the gas station, I couldn't help but laugh my ass off. His pants clear down around his butt cheeks and below his junk too. And he was wearing like gray boxer briefs. But his whole butt was out and the whole front with his little bulge was out too. And he's waddling like a duck because his pants are so tight around his thighs. He's just waddling. And he thought he looked so cool. And everybody in the station was laughing at him. It's like, what the hell are you doing, dude? No, I thought it was hilarious.
They don't call them ground shakers, they call them freight shakers.
Freight shaker. Right?
Right?
And what's a corn binder? Truck trivia. What's a corn binder?
Grain hauler?
No.
What?
It's a kind of truck. It's a model, it's a maker of truck.
Oh, I don't know.
Corn binder. Anybody know? Corn binder. Somebody don't know it right now. International, there you go. right?
Right.
International. Yeah. Oh, Chaka.
Richard O'Rourke, you just sent an email on how to buy a coffee cup or a shirt. In the description to all the videos is a link to the Teespring store where you can go and pick whatever kind of shirt, sweatshirt, coffee mug, sticker, tote, whatever you want. So just go to any previous video and go to the description of the video and there'll be a link for merchandise.
I'll walk in front of my truck up below the air horn. Selena Trucking Express. Nope.
No, we already have an LLC.
We have our LLC. We already have a trucking company name.
Yeah. Yes, 12 is high for a vape blow.
12. What? Milligrams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering most people do 3 or 6.
Yeah, 6 is usually the highest they sell anymore. You got to add extra nicotine anymore to it. I remember when vaping was first starting up, you could get 18 milligram, 36 milligram, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some Macs that are good, some Western Stars that are good. Typically, you go back to older Macs, older Western Stars like the 4900s and stuff like that. They're built like tanks. The old Canadian models, you know.
Yeah. Actually, the new T-shirts I put out, I did put some wife beaters in there.
You put me in there, right?
Right.
Or wait, you said wife beater, not meat beater.
Yeah, they say 6'9" Mafia on the front and dropping loads coast to coast with a big KW, a W900 on the back.
Dropping loads. Right.
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 Yeah, and if any of you go look at the shirts in the Teespring store, it'll show either the front or the back, but I believe all of the t-shirts have designs on front and back, so you'd have to look at the front and back, make sure you like them both.
Yeah, investigate a little bit. A day team drivers could log or say per week. Probably, well, depending on how fast you're going too. Say you're going 70 miles an hour, you could break 700 miles in a shift. So you're talking over 1,400 miles in a day if 2 team drivers are really hitting it. Maybe if you're going 75 or even better, maybe like 1,500 plus. So, homeboy's trolling.
I don't like that.
Nope. Some dude out here driving around looking at all the trucks. What you want? Are you gonna try and sell this clone out of your trunk?
Need a new mug? Yeah.
So then Jeremy show on the front, don't be a freak on the back of the shirt. What? Blow the air horn. Nah, not right now. There's somebody sleeping right next to us. He's got his curtains drawn and stuff. I wouldn't want to wake anybody up.
Yeah.
It's just a consideration, you know, in a truck stop like this. I'll do it out on the road, no problem. But
Yeah. We should go to bed soon.
what time is it?
8?
Is it 8 o'clock already?
Yeah.
God dang, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
That's 2 hours anyway. Yeah, we gotta get a tune-up on this thing. We're only getting 6. Single axle expedited freight. Actually, the guys we know, there's Crafty Trucker, not Trucker for you, the Trucking Couple. They run expedited freight, and they're doing pretty good with it. You know, they go check all their stuff out. They got a lot of videos up. 10 miles per gallon. Yeah, I know we keep our foot in it all the time, plus running Wyoming with the mountains and all that kind of stuff. I know our fuel mileage isn't that great, so our 6K up the road pallets. That's not even cardboard back to bag, isn't it? Yeah, living up in Salt Lake will be a lot better too. 3:02 a.m. here. We're in Scotland. What is it? 6-hour difference from the East Coast. Is that like 7-hour difference? Yeah, something like that. Scotland. Yeah. Scotland, Ireland, all that. What is that time zone called? And there's like Zulu and whatever.
I don't know.
What's the time zone called in Scotland? Like here we have Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific. That'd be common. If the river breaks, you're screwed. Oh, you. What's up, you all done?
Yeah.
Atlantic time? Huh. I guess shipment was at 45. Always over 100K. Yeah, I mean, hauling heavy fuel tankers, I'd be doing like 62 in my old tanker train, and my overall average was like 4.3, hauling 100. What did I haul? Anywhere from 112,000 to 129,000 back in the day. So yeah, my fuel mileage was crap. Still made money though. It was cool. Made good money. All right. We'll tell you what. It's 8 o'clock. We gotta go to bed. Eastern time, Atlantic time. Am I keeping up with these? People are having side combos or something. It's actually Scotland time zone. They both have to smell it and eat it. Gynecologist and a pizza delivery guy. Yeah, on that note, we've been on 2 hours. Gotta go to bed. Like, share, subscribe, whatever. And
Buy some t-shirts, damn it.
And
keep it between the ditches.
Alright, so we'll check back later. I'll try to do some more videos this week. Sorry, I've been kind of flaking on it. I guess that's about it.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for hanging.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Alright, so check you later.
Yep.
Alright.
Out.
Out.